So I'm going to be showing you guys 3 upcoming pals that will be coming to this game in the future and how you can actually play with them early. So you guys know I posted a few videos on my channel on how to install certain mods, and one mod that you can install to play some of these pals early is the creative menu mod. I will link that video in the description down below. But once you have the mod installed and you hit F1 on your keyboard, here you can actually spawn in any pal you want and any items you guys want. So if you want this mod, you can definitely go download it. I do have a video on it. But I did notice in the menu where you can actually spawn in any pal, they have some pals here that are not in the game, which only speculates that they may come in the future. And there's 3 pals on this list that are not in the game, and I'm going to be going over it in this video, what their abilities are, if they're going to be good and useful, and how strong they are. So let's get started with the first pal. That is going to be this one right here. Now, this pal doesn't have a name yet. So this is how the pal looks up close, and I will be honest, it does remind me of Mewtwo. For its ability, it's going to have something called Telekey Explosion, and it says this pal is under investigation, but whatever he's able to do should be available to craft in the pal gear workbench, and I'm assuming it's going to be some crazy type of power. And he is a dark type as well. He has level 3 handiwork, level 3 medicine production, and level 2 transporting, which is also very good. Now when it comes to the moveset, I think because he's not officially in the game, I don't really see what his active skills would be. So right now all they give him is a punch, and this is the normal size of him, so you could see how big he actually is. So he actually looks pretty small, and we're going to do a size comparison soon, comparing him to a alpha version. So we're going to try to test him out in combat, and we're going to try to attack one of the deers here and see how he would perform, although I know he only has one ability, but let's see what he can do. So you got them aggroed on each other. Okay, he's doing some crazy ass spin. I don't know what's... Oh my god, what is happening? Bro, these fireballs everywhere. This gotta be like a bug. There's no way that's his ability. Okay, I'm guessing, yeah, they're bugged out, so they can't really fight. So we're gonna call them in. And yeah, now we're in trouble. And if we were to compare the regular version to the alpha version, you guys can see the size difference right here. I definitely prefer the alpha version just because I feel like it looks more badass and scary that way. But this will be definitely one of the go-to pals to have in your base, and a very strong dark type. The next upcoming pal is the Drago Strophy. I think that's how you say its name. Basically this badass looking dragon type, which is a dark type and a dragon. And this is actually the regular size one. This is not the alpha one. So the regular one already looks huge. So the alpha one must be like really big. Now his work suitability is kind of underwhelming. So he only has a level 3 in transporting. So he actually can be a very good addition to the base if you just want to focus on transporting items. He's going to have some ability called the Black Winged Shooter, but it does say it requires a Drago shotgun. So I'm assuming it's going to be something where you can ride him and have a shotgun equipped to him, which is going to be really cool. And again, when these pals officially get released, I will do individual videos on all of them, showcasing all of their abilities. So make sure you guys subscribe if you want to stay up to date on that. And then you guys can see the size comparison right here. So you can see the normal one, which I thought was already big, compared to the alpha one, which is absolutely huge. Definitely going to be some type of end game boss pal for sure. And then last but not least, we have Boltmane, which looks like a cool fire type, but it's actually an electric type. So I don't know if they messed up with the textures on it, because literally there's flames coming off of his body, but is not a fire type at all. Now obviously he's going to have some type of saddle where you could actually ride him, and he's going to have some crazy electric abilities. And he's only going to have level 2 kindling too. So wait, so he's an electric type, but they gave him a kindling ability and not a generating electricity ability. So yeah, this one might be broken at the moment until they actually fix it. And he looks like, if I had to size compare him to the deer, he actually looks a little bit smaller than the deer. But this is the basic version, so let's compare it to the alpha version. Okay, so here we have them together. So we have the regular one, and then we have the alpha one. The alpha one looks so badass. I don't know why they don't just make this a fire type. Although it technically is, because it has kindling, but it's labeled as a electricity type. But you can see the size difference here, and actually it looks like he just had a baby, and then like that's his child. And there you guys have it, 3 upcoming pals that will be in the game in the future. Let me know your thoughts on it. Which one do you think looks the coolest? Which one do you think is going to be like the strongest? Obviously probably the dragon one. And what other type of pals would you love to see in the future? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.